Let's be honest, any excuse. Hello everyone, Jeremy here. Today I am taking a look at Kylo Ren Faces Luke on Mustafar animated. This is Star Wars Theory's take on episode 9, where he is going to... Okay, it even says it in there. Okay, it's the Duel of Fate script. So the script I would really love to see put into... Well, we'll never see it in live action, but I'd love to see that script made. So, like, even if it is something like this, so really excited to see this, because that Duel of Fate script, while had some issues, was still kind of cool. So, let's find out how Theory takes this on.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is a special video where we're going to be animating the original episode 9 script from Colin Trevorrow's Duel of the Fates. Now this script has been leaked all over the place online. You can Google it, you can find it for yourself. There's one scene in particular that I'd like to bring to life today in a simple little animation that I like to call Theories 2D. If you would like to see more, let me know in the comments below. But until then, let's just
Theories
jump right
2D.
into the scene and bring it to life.
Title.
The terrain is obsidian-like, black and reflective. Jagged mountains spike in the distance. A cloaked figure in tattered robes rises into frame, Kylo Ren, bearded and weary. He checks the stars for navigation, climbs over a rock precipice to reveal Vader's abandoned castle in the distance. A drone droid VX-20 floats just behind him.
Oh.
A forgotten decrepit cathedral, crumbling. Pieces of structure litter the ground, untouched for decades. Kylo lights his red crossguard lightsaber, holds it up as a torch. Tiny creatures scurry at the disturbance. A haunting wind blows against his cheek.
This is amazing.
Leave me alone.
This is where the dark path leads, an empty tomb.
Luke Skywalker's voice, haunting his nephew like a spirit. And where did your path lead? You're a ghost.
I know what you're searching for, Ben. Your master promised you strength, but you feel hollow.
Soon I will be more powerful than any Jedi, even you.
Are you sure?
Kylo snaps, spins, and swings his lightsaber at empty space. With a billow of cold wind, Luke's spirit is gone.
Go home, Ben. Go home to Leia.
Kylo is shaken.
So
On
good.
The altar beyond, the artifact he came here to find, a Sith holocron. He kneels before it, holds out his palm, channels the Force. The three sides of the pyramid pull away, revealing an energy within. It grows in intensity and projects a hologram. Emperor Palpatine, recorded decades ago.
Lord Vader, young Skywalker will soon be ours. I have foreseen it, but we must prepare for the unforeseen. Should he strike me down, you will take him to the Remdicor system. There you will find Tor Valum, master of the Sith Lord who instructed me.
The holocron's blue light swirls red. It emits a laser that
always-
scans Kylo's body.
Here, the son of Skywalker will acquire a great ability beyond what you could hope to command in your damaged state. With it, he will harness the untapped power of Mortis. At last, we will realize.
The holocron alarms. Kylo Ren is not Darth Vader. Palpatine's image stutters.
Potential.
A blast of red lightning shoots from the pyramidal device into Kylo's eyes. The invasive pulse of energy spreads over his face like a cancer. Horrible, raw purple veins streak through his skin. He screams in deep, unbearable pain. And that's the end of this excerpt. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like me to cover more excerpts from this amazing script. And as I said before, go check this out for yourselves. It's all over the place. You'll find it really, really interesting. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode.
I hate wearing glasses. Not what I'm here to talk about. That Trevorrow script is really interesting because I think it touches on things that Rise of Skywalker just completely left out. Things like the fact that I always felt like The Last Jedi, love it or hate it, not in the love it camp, but I always felt like Last Jedi set up the fact that Kylo was at the point where, no, he's chosen his path. He is now on the path of, he is just worse than Vader. And that is, which would have hammered home exactly everything Luke was seeing in his visions and stuff like that, which made Luke almost turn into a child killer. So that made sense to me. So I love this idea. And also Luke saying, I'll see you around, kid. There, we got it finally. That is exactly what we should have had in Rise of Skywalker, or let's just say episode 9. The animation on these is really great, and not to mention the fact that they're using the actual script, which for something like this is pretty great, because like I've said at the beginning, I really want to see this script fully done. So even if we have to see it in pieces like this, I'll be happy with that, because I really like that script better than what 9 turned out to be. It just had more threads that felt more cohesive to the entire trilogy. But my point being, this in itself has such a unique take on the fall of Kylo. And I don't even remember how this script ends now. I don't think he does get redeemed, or maybe he does. I cannot remember. I don't mind Kylo getting redeemed slightly at the end, because if he's really going to follow in his grandfather's footsteps, then redeeming himself at the last minute is kind of what they do. So that makes sense to me. But at the same time, I never felt like Kylo went full tilt evil. Like he got quasi-evil. He was the Diet Coke of evil. Even when he was Grand Chancellor, or whatever the hell he became at the end. I can't even remember anymore. It was Grand Poobah, Supreme Leader. And once he took over we never really got to see what his Iron Fist rule even was. It was just, hey, I'm out looking for artifacts. You guys take care of everything else. He wasn't that, he didn't feel that evil. He felt like he was distracted by other things while he let the First Order do everything. Again, didn't feel full tilt evil. Unlike this, where it feels like, no, he's walking through Granddaddy's hallway looking for this holocron, because he is committed at this point. He is down to go full Sith. I got that from a 5-minute video, 3-minute video. Oh, one thing I have to point out, which I always found weird in this script, is the fact that we get this random new Sith Lord that's going to suddenly teach Kylo the ways of the Sith. I'm sitting there going, and Brandon, if you don't know this, this is like a first draft. It's like a first or a second draft of the script. So they could have changed that later. They could have changed a lot later, but even the first draft is pretty cool. And so this random Sith Lord is very strange, especially since we're all pretty certain that the Emperor was trained by Plagueis. Palpatine was Plagueis' pupil, right? It feels like they're bending canon in some way, almost like Obi-Wan talking about how Yoda trained him, and then we find out that, Qui-Gon trained him, but Yoda trained him when he was little. So it's that weird, Star Wars tends to do that sort of thing, but can't picture that being the situation with Palpatine, where Plagueis was his master after this guy. This is the Yoda. Plagueis took over as his Obi-Wan after he grew to age. Now, I don't picture that as the case. Anyway, that's the only nitpick I have about the script. But as far as what Theory presented, freaking fantastic. I hope he keeps this up. I will watch every single one of them, especially if this level of detail is still there every time. It's just good stuff. All right, tell me, what did you think? Did you think this is a good interpretation of that script? Do you like this script too? Am I the only one that actually likes this interpretation of what episode 9 could have been? Leave those in the comments below, as well as always your suggested other videos for me to react to and discuss. Please leave those below. And if you like this, please hit like and subscribe. We're growing little by little, and I appreciate it so much. Once we get to certain points, the channel will actually get seen more. So, keep recommending this to friends as well if you know any that might like it. All right. And before I go, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. Thanks for watching.